Destiny Wilson charged there, 24. That's her second as Taylor Owens checks back in for the Cats. She will sign in for Lockhart.
You know, this Chatham team isn't very deep. They like to play about 6 players, so the more you get them in foul trouble.
Nearly everyone for the Cats, other than Brianna Owens. I believe we've seen everybody for the Lady Cats. Inbound from the baseline goes to Amaya. They'll wheel it around the wing to Sidnor. Sidnor, a couple of dribbles. Tipped out of bounds, and actually a foul called on Lockhart on a moving screen in the process of that pass. It got tipped out of bounds. Turnover on the Cats either way. 34-27. Cats with the lead as Chatham looks to cut it even closer here with 2:30 to go until half here at Averett University. Try to get it inside to Price. She turns around from the free throw line against Lockhart. A couple of steps, rattles it in. 34-29, Cats lead by 5. They led by 14 at one point, or 12 at least. Jumper up from Owens, forced that one, missed short, air ball, and Bree Price comes down with it, 2:10 to go until half. Tamari Lee driving inside and waiting on the call. They say out of bounds off the Bearcats. I don't know.
No, there's no way.
There was not really a Virginia High player in the vicinity there. But they're going to call it out on the Cats. I don't know who that got tipped, unless it got tipped out of the right from the get-go. That's the only place there was a Bearcat located. As Bree Price goes inside with the right hand, misses. The board comes out to Lockhart. Good defensive board. Amaya Lee looking to push. They'll try up court to Jada Campbell. Three-pointer from the corner, missed short. Lockhart goes back up.
Board.
Offensive putback, got it. 36-29, Cats lead it with a minute and a half to go.
That's what you got to have out of her. She's got to be that glass eater and put back machine.
Get it inside of Price, back out to Wilson.
And what a great job by Lockhart on the defensive end thus far.
Holding her own against Price. Tamari Lee guarded by Jada all the way across the perimeter. As Cavaliers trying to work here, calling for a screen from Price. Now they'll work off that, back out to the top to Tamari Lee. Inside to Price against Lockhart. Pushes her off her block, and a miss. Offensive board to Chatham, and Lockhart called for the foul. I don't know if they'll call her for an over the back, and they will.
That's her third.
That'll go against Stone. As Stone was getting the board, Lockhart came over the top. DeLeon checks in for Lockhart as Kesley Hilton checks back out on the floor for the freshman Wilson. Actually, Wilson at the line. They checked in for Bree Price. So Price is off the floor right now. The center, she's played the whole first half. She is off for the final.
She's been the offense for this team.
Charity Wilson makes the first. 36-30. Cats with the lead here in the first half. Wilson, 4 dribbles. Right-handed free throw up and in. Nothing but net that time. As Sidnor will throw it in to Amaya Lee past half court. Lee has it now back up to Sidnor. She looked into the corner and a travel call on Sidnor. That's the right call. Just sort of drug her foot, her toe there.
I just want to see it on both sides. I don't care if you make the call. I just want to see this call down here on the block made at the same position.
56 seconds to go until half. Cats lead by 5. Tamari Lee driving inside. Ball goes out of bounds off of, I believe, Wise Central. Let's see. Or not Wise Central. I'm stuck in the last game. Chatham. Hey, that's the first time I've done that in this whole playoff. What do you think?
Well,
Chatham ball.
We're not calling home runs, so that's good.
Yeah. Chatham will get the ball after they say it tipped off the Cats. Tamari Lee lines up a three-pointer, misses way to the right side, and the board comes down to DeLeon. They get it off to Amaya Lee. 40 seconds on the clock until half. Taylor Owens holds it out on the left wing. Amaya at the top, wide open. Now Allie Sidnor driving inside. Back off the rim. Got it.
There you go. That's what she needed to see. She needed to see that ball go through the hoop.
Little 7-foot floater there from Allie Sidnor. Makes it 38-31 Cats. 20 seconds to go. Chatham ball. The point guard, Tamara Lee, the senior, holds it out. Now they get it inside to Stone, who goes back out to Lee. Tamara Lee driving inside, got boxed out. She got an easy look. You got 6 seconds as Amaya Lee pushing up the floor. Lee at the top gets it out. Taylor Owens at the buzzer, missed short. 38-33 Cats lead as we head in to halftime. So electric first half here from Averett College. What a first half we had. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. 38-33 Cats lead it. State quarterfinals for Class 2A here in the VHSL. We'll be right back.
Whoa, long time no see. It's me, the Rock t-shirt in the back of your closet. Dude, remember? You crowd surfed in me, man. But you haven't worn me in like forever. I get it, you're retired, but I still got some rock left in me. So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff. Create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on Spreaker Radio, the official internet home of Virginia High Athletics.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama that you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Matt Kenseth. You don't have to be a race car driver to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you can't control, like mechanical issues, high winds, and rain delays. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to the Bearcat halftime report. Lady Cats lead the Chatham Cavaliers 38-33. As we head into the halftime break, this is Dylan Hutton along with Mark Harr. Again, the Cats leading 38-33. A hot first quarter of action. Cats scored 26 points in that first period alone. And, Mark, what did you think about that first period? Oh, look, I had you. Go ahead.
Here he goes again. It was a barrage. I mean, it was just something the Cats wouldn't miss a shot they put up. And I mean, I know that we can't expect that for the whole game, but you have to be able to find something inside. I mean, the Cats have been forcing the issue from the outside behind the arc, and they've had it thus far in the game, but you have to be able to find that presence inside, whoever it's going to be, whether it be Taylor Owens, whether it be Allie Sidnor, whether it be Bailey when she gets back on the floor to the second half. You have to have that presence inside. Stats for that half, I mean, Jada Campbell had 17 and went cold. I mean, ice cold. You had Taylor Owens with 9 in the first quarter, couldn't find it in the second quarter. And then Brianna Price, of course, was their offense there in the first half, but she kind of went quiet there in the second quarter. Only had 6 of her 17 points. Right now, we're holding our own on the turnover margin. We're losing it 7-6, which is an extra possession, but that's not a big issue. I mean, you just have to be able to find something on this press. I think once we get some more turnovers on this press, and they've got uncomfortable enough to where they've gone out of their 1-2-2 and went into a man zone or a man defense there. It's opened up a lot for us, but I think that we have to be able to keep them in that man and then find the openings. You have to be able to run our pick and roll offense like we like to and get the openings that way.
So you basically ran through the stats there for us. So Jada Campbell, 17 points, and that was really with about 4 minutes to go until halftime. She had that many. She didn't get a whole lot of rest in that first half, but ended up coming up with a good first half with 17 points. How many of those were off the three ball?
Jada?
Well, yeah.
Oh, God. Hold on.
You've got the stat sheet there. Let me go to the quarter recap real quick.
4.
Okay, 4 threes for Jada. Let's look at the quarter recap. Cats scored 26 in the first period to the Chatham Cavaliers 16 points. And then they were outscored in the second quarter 17-12 by Chatham. The Cats lead at 38-33 at half as the Bearcats are already back out on the floor warming up. Again, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's coverage here from Danville. And quite a few Bearcats made the trip, and not just parents of the girls either. A lot of students made the trip up on the bus, and just a lot of orange and black, a lot more than I think the girls expected, a lot more than Mark and I had expected. As Cats putting up some shots here. Chatham has not returned back to the floor at this moment. As again, it has been a barn burner of a first half. Cats, it looked like we're going to control it. Chatham went on a little run there in the second half. Cats were able to get out and transition a lot in the first half, got some open looks from behind the arc. And Jada Campbell leading all scorers with 17 points in that first half of action. And Bree Price really towing the load for the Chatham Cavaliers. Again, the Region 2C champions out of the Dogwood District were really led by Price. We'll get her stats in just a second once we get Mark back over here. We'll go to one more commercial break. Here for the halftime show, we'll be back. We'll talk about some game trends, adjustments that need to be made, and what to expect in the second half here from Danville. We'll be right back.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and in 2009 it was me, your fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when one of my embers landed on dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Come on, smile. Oh, honey, he's still not smiling.
Maybe he's not a smiler.
Yeah, maybe he's just not a happy baby.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Or maybe he's teething.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Maybe he has autism, and we can definitely do something to help.
Maybe is all you need to find out more about autism. No big, joyful smiles by 6 months is one early sign. Learn the others at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on Spreaker Radio, the official internet home of Virginia High Athletics.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org. This message has been brought to you by the Humane Society of the United States, Maddie's Fund, and the Ad Council.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Halftime Report. 5-point lead for the Lady Cats here in the state quarterfinals from Danville here on the campus of Averett University. Dylan Hutton and Mark Harris take you real quick to some of the adjustments that you expect these coaches made in the locker room. Let's start with the black and orange of the Cats.
You know, I think what Coach Timmons told them is they have to start making a presence inside. I mean, majority of the points tonight have come behind the three-point arc, and they felt very confident from out there. But what's going to open up this game is if you can get some fouls on Bree Price, if you can get to the line, if you can hit some shots inside the paint, own their territory. Let them know who really owns that paint. And once you do that, it's going to open the three game back up. They're going to start cheating inside, and they're going to open the game back on the outside, and they're not going to know where to go. So it's going to be a battle of hitting your twos and hitting your threes and hitting your twos and the back to your threes. It's all about the accordion effect that we talked about last game, and you have to do it to perfection tonight.
All right, let's flip it over to Chatham.
If I was their coach and didn't come out in a 3-2, I'd feel like an idiot. I mean, like I said, the whole game Virginia High's decided to shoot threes, and that's not our scouting report. Of course, we have players who can do it, but when we're feeling it, we feel it, and we do it. So if I was them, I would open up at a 3-2 and make them come inside. It's going to force the issue on both sides to make Timmons go inside. And we do have a presence. We have Bailey. We have Owens. We have Sidnor. If they can get there. Allie saw the lid come off the bucket, and that's what she needed. I feel like the confidence for this team, I mean, last quarter looked rough on our side, but on the scoreboard side,